Hi guys, and welcome to Tailored Talk. Sorry about the last one, guys. Obviously had no sound. I've got to redo. So guys, first of all, we're going to talk about the infamous Amber Lynn and Becky talk. So I just want to go over what Amber Lynn said, outing Destiny's brother. So she's like, I've got tea on your brother. And then Destiny's like, what tea? And she's like, he's an addict. Like, the I can't believe that she said that with such disgust and such disdain, like she's some, clueless Beverly Hills 90210, modern dynasty kid. Like she is so upper echelon, like she's so gossip girl that she couldn't possibly, you know, um, she couldn't possibly be seen dead with a low class addict. And it's like, Amber, you went on this platform and told everybody that most of your family suffer from various addictions. That one of the main reasons that you got taken away from your parents is because the strength of because of the strength of their addictions ruined their lives and didn't make them suitable parents, and you and your brothers had to get taken away. So for you to sit there and scoff at Destiny's, first out him for being a possible out addict, but also scoff and look down your nose at somebody that could be going through addiction, and yet you, nearly every all of your family, most of your family members have these struggles, is just crazy to me. The fact that you would use that against Destiny and blurt it out on a live to hundreds of thousands of people that are watching without a care in the world is shocking to me, but I should have expected it by now. Second, guys, we are going to talk about obviously what Amber said about Becky. I've got it here. So she said to Destiny about Becky on this infamous live. Amber said this to Destiny: "You and Becky being in cahoots is effing disgusting. You don't know what Becky put me through. No one does. And no one knows what she did, because I'm not that person." And I was just thinking, like, did what to you? Drove you around, put you first and put her mental health last? Treat you like a pillow princess? Do everything to help you, put you first before her family and before what they thought of you. Like, she did everything for you. What is this really about? Obviously, this got back to Becky. Whether she watched the live, we don't know. But obviously, did the rounds on social media. Becky found out, and a few hours ago, she put this out on her community tab. Okay, so OMG, oh my god, what I put her through. She is so delusional. Yeah, maybe she wants me to tell everyone what she put me through and all of my close family friends. I'm not the only person Amber has done wrong. She's pushing me, you guys, and I am not in the mental headspace to deal with her. Like, I don't even want to waste a second of my time on her because she's not worth it. But she gave me and quite a few other people in my life trauma. I don't talk to Destiny much, but she offered to do a live. Amber talking about what I supposedly did to her. Maybe we should compare. Maybe I should come out with everything. Or maybe I should just let nature take its course for a person like Amber. Whatever shall I do? Okay, guys. And my answer to that would be whatever Becky sees fit. Becky knows herself best. If Becky wants to, say, look, I'm bigger than this. I don't want to go down that road. I don't want to introduce Amber in my life again like this. I don't want her calling me and nagging me. I don't want her trying to control what I say. I don't want her trying to get in touch with my friends or family. I don't want that controlling negative energy back in my life. I'm not gonna do a live. I'm just gonna carry on and work and just live my life. Then good for her. However, if Becky suddenly snaps and decides that she wants to spill all the tea from day one, from the day that she met Amber online, I will be listening. I'm not gonna lie. Now, I also wanted to talk about Amber Lynn's mother bias. It's very noticeable that, except for Crystal, because we don't know what her relationship was like with Crystal's parents, but with Destiny and with Becky, Amber has a very volatile, toxic relationship with both Becky and Destiny's mothers. First, with Becky's mother, she left that awful voicemail and basically harassed that woman while she was getting cancer treatment. And then we have Destiny's mother, who kind of sensed that Amber was bad from the start and kind of did everything that she could to try and say, Destiny, look, Amber is not the one for you. And the thing is, Destiny said in her lives before that Amber doesn't have respect for adults. She doesn't have, there's always that general respect that you should have for your elders. And for some reason, Amber doesn't have it. With adults, there's no decorum, there's no politeness, there's no basic respect. So even though they were living in Destiny's mother's house, I don't know whether Amber was paying any rent or anything for utilities or giving Destiny's mother any YouTube money, but there was no basic respect there. Amber Lynn would just do whatever she wanted, act like it was from Destiny's point of view, it sounded like Amber would just treat her mother's house like her house, do whatever she wanted, come in as late as she wanted. Could you imagine, sharing your house with Amber and hearing Amber shrieking all over the place with a laptop or a phone in her face? Can you imagine all the slurping and the eating sounds from the mukbangs? Can you imagine all the over-the-top cackling and laughing in the house? And especially with the fact, if Amber was having a lazy day and getting up at 5 and then staying up all throughout the night. I mean, we have no idea what it was like for Destiny's mother. Plus, but put on top of that Amber has no respect for anybody, especially adults. She doesn't like being told what to do. It doesn't sound like she has basic manners, and it doesn't sound like she's the type to swear at adults. She is. So imagine her allowing this woman to live in your home and being treated like shit. So she's got issues with motherly figures. And I don't know whether it's kind of like a foodie beauty thing and she's pissed off at her own mother, so she just takes it out on other people's mothers. I don't know. Foodie beauty is also a weird one because her mother does everything for her and she's very misogynistic, especially against older women. But that's a video that I will not cover. But so back to Amber Lynn. I find it very, very interesting that she's very volatile and very combative and very hostile with Becky and Destiny's mother. But she puts her own mother up on a pedestal. The same mother that, unfortunately she was an addict, and she didn't fight to get Amber back. Like Amber got taken away, and it's not like she kept in touch with Amber every step of the way. It's not like she caught up with every foster home. It's not like she was emailing and calling and texting and sending letters and flying pigeons over Hogwarts. Like she wasn't doing anything. She wasn't really doing anything. She was trapped in her own addictions. So Amber Lynn has kind of like got a heroine complex, and heroine as in female hero complex about her own mother. She thinks that the sun shines out of her mother's arse. Routinely, we always hear, oh, my mother, she kicked her addiction. I love her so much. She's my idol. I want to be like her. And I'm like, why? She's probably not watching this, Amber. You don't have to ham it up. Like, why would you want to be like that? The last time her mother was there for her was when unfortunately she had the cancer issue, and then when Amber got the all clear, her mother was gone. We haven't seen hide or tail of her mother since. It was like her mother was like, I've done my motherly duty, you're cancer free, see, you've got no resources, no money you can give me, see you later. She didn't care. She hasn't been in touch with Amber since. But yet Amber gives her the ultimate respect, despite the fact that her mother hasn't been there for her, has been in and out of her life, and hasn't been there for her regularly. She puts her on such a high pedestal and idolizes that woman. She will go through fire and brimstone for her mother. She will part the Red Sea for her mother, who hasn't been there for her. However, the motherly figures that have been in her life, Norma, Becky's mother, and Destiny's mother, the women that have tried to make her feel at home, the women who have put a home under her head. Is that the right? Home under her head. The women that have tried to make her feel at home, the women who have been there for her, who have paid her bills, who have tried to give her structure, the people who have supported her lesbian relationships, the women who have been there day by day. And Destiny did say that her mother was like, Amber, you need to start taking care of yourself more. You need these mukbangs and eating large amounts every day and getting takeout every day, and gulping down your orange chicken. It's like, you need to do something healthier. Doing mukbangs will not help you. And like Amber Lynn didn't want to listen. These are women that she gave you sound advice because she loved you and she respected you as her daughter's girlfriend, and she cared about you, and Amber didn't give a shit. And Amber had absolutely no respect for her. Even though at that time she was a better role model, Destiny's mother at that time was a better role model than her own biological mother. But Amber Lynn didn't want to know. So I just find it very weird how she treats the mother figures that wanted the best for her compared to how she treats her biological mother, who God knows where she is and what she's doing, and hasn't really been there for Amber. I mean, because really, instead of wifey, her mother could be there, helping her out day to day. Cleaning the house, taking the pets to the vets, trying to encourage Amber on this weight loss journey. Where is her mother? So, anyway, guys, anything else that I want to say about Becky? No, but there's also one other thing that I want to say about Foodie. In that driving video, she did not drive. She did not drive. That was the weirdest driving video that I've ever seen. Number one, the editing was really choppy. Number two, she said that the stand broke, so she couldn't put the camera on the car, so that's why she wasn't filming it. But that's not true. That's not true. I don't think that's true at all. And no, we don't see her drive. Number two, we don't see her going to the petrol station. When she films everywhere else, she filmed the restaurant when people, when she didn't hide the women's faces. She filmed the cafe. She films the fruit market with the guys helping them with the herbs, but she's not going to film going into the petrol station. That's because she didn't go in. I think Salah was there. I think Salah paid the money. She didn't film the Starbucks, going to the Starbucks. Why wouldn't she film it? It would be interesting. At there, I mean, what are they speaking, English or Arabic, or a mix of both? Why didn't she film it? Because Salah ordered. Why didn't she film the entire car? Compare that car vlog in Kuwait to the ones that she usually does in Canada. You can see the whole car. The whole interior of that car from back to front. You can see the seats at the back. You can see the passenger seat is empty. You can see the whole car. But with this one, she kept the camera only on her side, so you can only see her seat. Why? Because she's not driving the car. She is not driving. Salah is driving. Salah took her to Starbucks and back. I don't know why she lied, because she could have just filmed the both of them together and put it on her couples channel. So that's my opinion. That's why she definitely was not driving. Maybe she lied for the views, but it's like, you have a whole couples channel. I mean, are you cheating on Salah? Is there another man that you don't want us to see? I mean, she wants badly to prove that she's got independence, but there was definitely a man in that car. Okay, guys, that's the end of the video. Let me know what you think about the whole Becky situation. Should she just, do you think she should just stay quiet and do her own thing and work and just ignore this and spend her time with her friends and Eric and Ricky and people who love her and just pretend that Anne Boleyn doesn't exist? Or do you think she goes Super Saiyan and just blows everything up with Destiny? Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening.